Let me start this by saying we messed up. We've left them alone for 300 years and they break our whole social structure. They keep restricting each other. Look at the Americans. With their 40% tax, the government is too big and is stealing from the people. The people are too restricted. They would be fine governing themselves. Humans are good people and can fend for themselves without endless restrictions.
On the contrary, they are too free. The people of today are just like people of my time, wicked and selfish.
I agree with Hobbes. These courts must be perfected so that there is reform in the criminal justice system, and people must abide by these laws. In addition, I don't believe that they should be entirely restricted.
America has one key attribute that none of our countries have, and that is the right to religious freedom.
Exactly. The American people have near perfected their rights in writing, but their execution was very poor.
I agree with Locke. The government should be ruled by the people. If the government has all the power, then they'll abuse it and become corrupted. My social contract consists of two branches, a government and a sovereign. The government is composed of civil officers, while the other is made up of peoples.
The power should be split between everyone, or the people controlling will drive the country into the ground.
I devoted my entire career to studying modern liberal government. I know that people are inherently good enough to govern themselves, and they can live without the endless restrictions of a government.
No, humans are terribly wicked people who cannot be trusted with power. If you give them the power, they will kill each other. People must give up their personal rights to a strong, protective government with strict draconian law.
I disagree. People do not need punishments that do not fit what they have been charged with. The punishments should be fair. That is why we do not need strict draconian law. And therefore, the abolishment of torture helped this idea that punishment should be fair and justified.
There should be strict power between everyone in the states. We also should not undergo any change in rules and laws.
I disagree with Beccaria. There must be strict laws, but the people must have the power. The only problem is whether or not people will treat their power fairly.
If someone is imprisoned, they should at least be given reasoning behind their punishment, and that is exactly what the United States of America has done. And they don't punish people for silly reasons like freedom of religion and speech.
No, people should be punished equally, regardless of the crime, because if you make punishments equal, people will be scared and will not commit crimes, leading to a safer society and the government being the leviathan it needs to be.
But people should not have to live in fear of a government.
What if the people do not vote rationally? If they only vote for the leader of their party or what benefits them, and not for what is best for the country, then there would be a major problem.
That is not entirely true. With the freedom of religious speech, that people can vote for whoever they want, and it doesn't matter if they vote for their political party or any other.
I agree with John. They should not live in fear, but live in a secure and safe environment.
I disagree with Montesquieu, but there should still be punishments for those who have committed crimes. These punishments should be fair, and people will follow the laws if they know the risks.
All people should be punished. This life is meant for people to suffer, and then once they have suffered, they shall spend an eternity in Satan's realm.
No person shall be punished. No person shall be punished extremely for a simple crime. Power should be with the people, so there are no extreme punishments.
You Puritans believe that this world is all about pain, but it's not. You can live your life with happiness and still have faith, and the ability to choose what that faith is.
If you're going to go to heaven, then you have to have freedom of religion. It's not always about Christianity, which is what the United States has founded their base on, freedom of religion.
Although religion plays an important role in government, we must not look upon religion entirely to help guide us and help make these decisions. For example, the people must have the power and the laws must be upheld to preserve social order and not to avenge crimes. Not only that, people should be given a fair and speedy trial. and torture should never be used in a criminal justice system. Government should seek the greatest good for the greatest number of people.
I believe Protestantism suits republics the best and Catholicism to monarchies.
With the United States, they suit all of our needs. With freedom of religion, so everyone can preach what they believe in, and it also lets them voice their own opinion and elect officials for who they want their government run by.